Ooh, Jennifer Walters is really good. So 2 mana 2/3 is great, and a 6 mana 6/6 retrample, kill a thing like this is just a bomb. I'll play it if just in just white. She's an easy splash. She's a really good splash too. So this commits us to white, but not green or anything else. Yeah, no worries, Ranger. If I couldn't do it, I wouldn't. Well, we'll get something back. Agent of Atlas, Brave Brawler, Patriot. Iron Man is like. I keep thinking that this card is good enough to first pick, but it never draws the card. We can take the Okoye. We can take Ant-Man, move into that. Or take up the shield. I don't... Like, Ant-Man's weird. You really have to be making the... You have to be able to enable his attacks. I always cut a land if I'm on 2 cyclers. I think we just want to take a white card out of the pack. It doesn't have to be anything amazing. Robot Domination is good, and both of these white cards are solid. But we're just going to take a Koye now. Widow is good. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is great. We could take Hellcat. Hellcat hits hard. We'd be a green-white aggro deck from there. And I love Burrow backup. It's a great follow-up in a Koye. I mean, that's fair. I keep going down to 12. Like, I trophied on a 12-land deck. And a 13-land deck. So, I don't think that's right. Hellcat is the best card here. But I think we're going to just go a little more... we're going to just try and stay on white for now. Colleen's been good, but we need the removal. I'll move into green for a Punishing Punch. Card's great. It's a very strong removal spell for 1 mana. I like Quicksilver. It's not really what we're doing. I like Agent 13 or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Giant Growth more. I'll take Agent 13. The clues have just been so relevant. Like, in a grindy game, it's not that hard to enable. Oh, late Hero in Training. Quake is good. Hero in Training's better. So Quake is not a free thing. Like, a 3/3/3 is good, and you might tap 1 or 2 things, but Hero in Training is something we are always happy to play. Yes. Wow, white is open. That's a late web up. I first pick web up a lot. Okay, well, we are white X. Green white land, Mockingbird. So the 4s are just so good in white. Like, I have this Okoye. I'm going to get more 4s. I think I'm just taking this land here. But how is white so open? Agent of Atlas. We're not good at triggering prowess. So I actually really like Agent of Atlas if we have lots of Panther Pounces, cantrips. That's okay. This is still a good enough card at 3 mana. We'll take the Brave Brawler over Call Damage Control and Agent of Atlas. I do like Call Damage Control a lot when I have web ups. But the Brave Brawler helps us get to the point where we get to cast Jennifer Walters as a sensational She-Hulk. Take out the shield. Awesome. Put that there. And this can go down here. It's too hard to read. So I like White Widow when we've got this many bodies. Generally, I think Pet Avengers is better. Like a 4-mana 4/4 with reach is pretty good in this format. And this is a 4-mana 3/4 that puts a counter on something else. Raft Security Officer over Ant-Man's army, and also kind of close. If I were splashing something else or thought I might, I would take this Ant-Man's army. But we're actually not even committed to green. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is fine. Like, it's actually pretty good, but especially if you're afraid of a board stall. Well, this is a really weak pack. We can take Quake, we can take Brave Brawler, or we can take Castle Doom. Castle Doom currently doesn't really have anything except our Agent 13, but we're not giving up much. Like, we're giving up a 3-mana 3/3 that we don't have a lot of spells for, and a Brave Brawler and a Gorilla, which I do like Gorilla, but I'd rather take a land that... These utility lands are really important. Reconnaissance. Oh, wow. Huh, that's a surprise. That's cool, though. That's higher than I would have expected. I know it's good, but like, there's just a lot of really good twos. Like, Raft Security Officer is really good. Storm is a straight up bomb. Like, what the hell? Awesome. Storm is one of the cards that is just really tough to beat in general. Mockingbird's still a good card, but not better than this hero in training for us. I think you're right. There's a lot of like burn decks. World War Hulk. Next red or green spell can be cast out paying its mana cost. Put 3 counters to target creature. Choose target creature you control, doubles power and toughness, and it gains trample. That's a finisher. We only have 2 things we'd want to cast. It's a free spell, negative card advantage. Really good. You need something really big, though. Yeah, I'm more interested in Black Panther or Go Nuts here. This is a really good Black Panther deck. We have all heroes right now. I think, yeah, 1 soldier, everything else is a hero. We're gonna take Black Panther and be a little sad to pass Crusade and Go Nuts here. White Widow's on the chopping block now, just on number of 4s. Yeah, okay, I'll play 3 heroes of training. I've been brought some raisins. All right. This is a splashable Hour of Defeat. Hero in training. I believe that. We'll just take Murdoch's Crusade to stay white. This is not a card you're usually happy to play, but when you need it, you really need it. It's passable removal. I agree with that, Ranger. I got 2 bombs. I have 2 bombs. This is my first time seeing this She-Hulk. It's good flavor text. I will remind the witness that I have permission to treat her as hostile. We are set on 4s. We're kind of set on 3s. Ooh, Avengers Tower is great for us. These utility lands are just strong. And this is a hero's deck. I would consider playing Beast in this deck, except it's competing with these 4s. Avengers Tower is good, though. Baxter Building versus Abomination is a lot closer. Right, you need hero bombs. I think all of these activate to do a thing are great. Abomination is a really good creature. Like, it's just a 4-mana 4/4 trample that fights, but I think I'd rather have the Baxter Building. Having draw a card on your land is so good. Brave Brawler Wield, awesome. I like Quake, but it doesn't replace our other 3s. We can play Maria Hill. We don't have much teamwork yet, but we can fix that. Pet Avengers is close, but our 4s are so strong already. You don't need a ton of teamwork for it to be good. We'll take the green card. Ooh. I mean, we got a Storm to return to the battlefield. There's a chance we splash this. It's not likely. Go Nuts, Wield. That shouldn't happen. Ooh. I think I like the Savage Land Dinosaur more. Yeah, it's solid here. Easy web up. Maria Hill's fine. If I were blue, Secret Invasion's really good. Second Punishing Punch. Gorilla. I think it's going to be a second Punishing Punch. I really like Absorbing Man. It's not even that good. I just like it. I'll run 2 Punishing Punches. Did I run 3 Punishing Punches? It might be Shield Spy Kid here. I have so many creatures that I'm interested in making a little larger here. Captain Marvel is really good too. think it's gonna be the third punishing punch. I like Shield Spy Kit a lot, so I'm sad to pass that. We should get something good back. Third web up? That's kind of too much removal. Yeah, but web up's too good. All right, 29, 25, 24. Right now, this is a... Well, we need to make one more cut. Maybe Murdoch's Crusade. We keep Go Nuts. We're not the best at fighting. The counter is occasionally relevant. The teamwork is occasionally relevant. So one of these two is on our chopping block right now. It casts every creature in our deck except the security officer. I'm gonna take it. I do like this card, Reptile. It might have been Reptile there. Oh, so in a vacuum, I actually think that it's Hero in Training over Night Nurse. But right now, we need another 2-drop because it's very likely to be a 6-drop. So curve-wise, we would rather have the Night Nurse, even though Hero in Training is better. If I didn't have 3 Heroes in Training, it would still be Hero in Training here. I could have had 5 Heroes in Training, and I'm a fool. Just for the novelty. All right, my removal is excellent. 6, 7. I think it's gonna be Gorilla. I like having access to a web up is our answer, huh? Can we put counters anywhere? We are not good at it. It's just Go Nuts. I doubt we play 2 Agent Maria Hill. We might play 2 Raft Security Officers, though. Oh, wow. I want both of these very badly. I have a lot of good creatures. Marvel is a big finisher, though. I would rather have the Spy Kit. Panther Pounce over Giant Growth. Super Strength. Has anyone played with Super Strength? I haven't played with it yet, so I can't for sure say it's bad. I could have had 5 Heroes in Training, Ranger. I want these. Yeah, Agent Maria Hill is good, but we don't have a lot of teamwork. And I don't think this is really a Savannah Lions deck. I also think we're going to cut one of these, but I'm not sure which one. Might just be Go Nuts. Punishing Punch is a generally safer version of it. 8 and 6 with 2 towers and a Baxter building. Yeah, I like this. I think this is how we're running it. Full plays out of Hero in Training feels good. All right, here we go. So today I want to do something a little different. I want to talk about some of the things that I do often, like things that I just do while I play. Do we keep this hand? I think we do. Shield Spy Kit and the Raft Security Officer lets us attack and tap. All right, so today we're going to talk a little bit about how I play regularly. And what that means is we're going to reverse engineer their deck. That's just something that I tend to do as I play, and I realize that I don't always talk through how I do it. So there's a creature, and in general, if you want to look at the bottom left corner, in this format, decks tend to have about 17 mana sources. Like they'll run 16 lands and 2 cyclers. Sometimes they'll run scrolls. They tend to have a few utility creatures, a few general creatures. These are what I would call general creatures. I want the Hero in Training down this turn. And 5 to 7 removal spells, a little less sometimes, but they are looking for 5 to 7 removal spells. 3 finishers, ways to end the game. 2 sources of straight up card advantage, whether that's a plan or a divination. There's the villainy, lose 2 life, draw 2 cards. And then 2 pump spells. And that's surprisingly consistent across all the trophy decks. If I web up here, we have free attacks. And I can even tap here. I don't really want to web up here. I think I just offer to trade off my hero in training or let them double block here. I could even get in with just the Raft Security Officer to scry. And I do actually really value that scry. So what we're going to do here is attack with the Raft Security Officer. I don't want a planes. And then before blockers are declared, I'll tap Kid Loki. And then they can block here if they'd like. And then I can slide the shield kit over here, and that way if they grow this Atlantean cavalry by drawing a second card, we can block the 4/3 that it will be. All right, so they haven't played anything notable yet. And when people are playing a deck, you should assume they have a reason to be in that deck. Like, maybe they grabbed web ups because they looked at the data and saw that white was overperforming, but it's more likely that they opened something that puts them into this deck. And since, like, I wouldn't go blue for an Atlantean Cavalry or for an Aerial Doombot, we should assume that they've still got something bigger coming. I can attack with the hero in training and tap the AIM Scientists. But I think it's better to just take these AIM Scientists off the field and then attack with the hero in training. I really want this scry. I'm okay trading with the cavalry. I'm okay drawing another hero in training. We will go ahead and pass, and we have to be a little careful. Once the second counter goes on, second card is drawn, the ability goes on the stack. And we can tap it before it gets hexproof. Can they draw a card with 1 mana? I don't think they can. We'll tap this cavalry. We'll web up here just to stop this from generating any value. Yeah, web up is great for us right now. We will hero in training first. Ooh, Agent 13. I could take a clue, but I'd rather stop them from drawing a card first. So we'll take out a Tuma. Like, you can... Atlantean Cavalry is kind of just okay. So you can guess that they have it when you... You can guess they have the Atuma when you see it. Yeah, this Shield Spy Kit is very good in general. Next turn, we get to play Agent 13, crack a clue, or use the Avengers Tower. We've got some big bombs to hit. Ooh, risky here. All I need is a removal spell. They had to spend a full 4-mana removal spell on a 3-mana creature who has already drawn me a card. Ooh, I can double block here. I think I want to do that because this is going to start drawing an extra card every turn. It means I'm giving up a real creature. I'm okay with that. It's weird that it isn't just exile target enchantment. I would like to attack here. Make a clue. We get to scry and make the clue. Yeah, scry 1 is very valuable. I've scryed away 3 lands so far. Do I have 2 creatures in the graveyard? I do. All right, leave that on top. We're going to punch this before they draw their first card. And they're going to be really mad about it. Gold, gold, gold as ice. No card draw for you. It's the cold as ice. Well, Exile King. It's a good thing we have so much removal. If I attack with both, Kid Loki just blocks here, and I really want that clue. No, thank you. I love utility lands in this format. I take Avengers Tower, Baxter Building pretty aggressively. So this is 5 to use. This is 5 to use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will dig for a hero instead of using the clue. Yeah, we do. All right, Cloak. What are you choosing? Yeah, that's fair. All yours, buddy. They do get a trade, but I'll get an agent back. I'm good at drawing lands. Avengers Tower. Brave Brawler, awesome. We can scry first. And they can block. That's some valuable information. Brave Brawler. I'm trying to decide if I power up here. 1, 2, 3 more to power up, which is crack the clue and take up the shield. Okay. And then that's 2 lethal attackers-ish. They can respond here. I want to move this over just so I can draw a card off my Baxter building. Spider Woman. That's more annoying than anything. Punished. I don't think I attack anymore. 3, 4. Use the Avengers Tower. 3, 4. I played my land already. No attacks. A cookie. Thank you so much. I've been brought an oatmeal raisin cookie because I'm very blessed. Oh, I had to draw the card before I move this. Cool. I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to play the Gorilla. Hold up, take up the shield, because then I still get to attack with 2 lethal creatures. I was going to move it if I didn't draw a play. I mean, you can only activate this with 4 toughness. Storm's good. By Storm. If they have a removal spell, I'm kind of okay making them play it here on my hero in training. Give it flying. So while we play today, we're just gonna kind of, I don't always call attention to it. We're gonna, you know what? I'll turn this off until we get to later in the game. Yeah. Ooh, aggro. This is a good cookie, wow. It looks like a -2/-2. So I'm gonna play the Wrap Security Officer instead. That lets me tap the Whiplash and play Brave Brawler next turn. Brawler just races really well. I was kind of hoping that if they're going to do anything, they would kill the creature instead of that. I can Punishing Punch to gain 6 life here. I think this is the first time I drafted white uncontested. It feels weird. Hey, I was right. They did have a Widow's Bite. Ooh, Okoye is a great draw here. Na 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 na. I like Widow's Bite. I think it's a really cool card. I'm gonna play the land. I'm gonna just swing with Okoye here because it's very likely that they just block here, and I want to take out Jessica Jones before she draws any cards for them. So if they block, I get to take up the shield and Punishing Punch this turn. And if they didn't block, I would just do the damage and web up. But I want to gain this 12 life. It takes away a lot of the avenues they have to win to gain 8 at the same time as I kill one of their card advantage sources, which brings us back to the parts of a deck. How many card advantage sources are they running or could reasonably be running? And when we are behind on cards but have some lands, I would like to do it. Gaining a lot of life matters against red-black because what they try to do as a game plan is ping you a lot and then close the game with menace creatures. Ooh. Useful. Mjolnir is a good and scary card. We'll just power up the Brave Brawler now. And then we'll kind of just hang out with Night Nurse in hand for a while. I'd like one more power on a toughness on a creature so I could Baxter Building. I can swing, trade Night Nurse. Maybe I should have played the hero in training first. I could just wait too, try and trade up the hero in training and pick it up for value. Then that's like this is a 5th hero in training anyway. Nah. We're just gonna flood the board with value and life gain. Ooh, handy. We can web up the next blocker, replay the Brave Brawler. I might also hold web up for a real threat. Why am I so bad at drinking water? Sorry. There's no real sweeper. Like, in a normal format, it would be dangerous for me to play the Storm and the Brave Brawler here, but the only sweepers deal 3. I can hold off on the Brave Brawler. But if they just wipe the board, deal 3 to everything... It looks like they ended up splashing... So, back to reverse engineering their deck. It seems like they were splashing the Killmonger. Based on their lands. And they're out of cards. If they deal 3 to everything, Storm still just lets me draw cards and recover. I'm hitting for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 next turn. So I have lethal if they have nothing again. Or if they just have a creature, but I have to play this creature first. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Not quite lethal, but if I power up, I have lethal. I don't have lethal plus removal. She is worthy. Ooh, brave of you. Looks like web up and hero in training this turn. I don't have any looting, and I have a lot of mana sinks and not a lot of reason to bluff at this stage. They have to top deck a deal 3 to everything or they die. There's only one card that saves them right now. Good game. Ranking up is slow this season. On the draw, no 2-drop. If they get a 2 into play, like, Agent 13 is just so much weaker on the draw, and she's not the creature you want first. We're gonna throw this back. I know it looks fine, but it doesn't play right. We will web up. We'll have to web up something that's not consequential. We don't have anything good to fight with the go nuts until turn 4, and we have to go nuts instead of playing a Koye. Slightly better. Put back the Baxter building for now. Not gonna Night Nurse. I'll gain this life. If I don't draw another land, I'll still cycle the Burrow back up, but I'd rather cast it from here. Like, this is just a patient hand. We're mostly an aggro deck, so I don't like being the patient deck. I can flash a Night Nurse just to trade. I think I web up the 3-drop, just because I have an abundance removal in hand, and I don't want to fall behind, or give up my only creature right now. I'll cycle to avoid missing my land drop. I'll just exile. Exile this Namor. Weird game. We've drawn all our removal, none of our creatures. I can flash in a Night Nurse, block, take out the shield. Not something I'd like to do. If they don't play another creature, though, I might Night Nurse just to attack. I think I do. Like, I could be the control deck, but if I'm the control deck and I'm trying to pull all the value out of my cards and I have to web up here anyway, I'm going to be in trouble. Night Nurse is only a blocker in the sense that I get to attack with her here. Could also burrow back up to double block. Or take out the shield plus go nuts. I'm gonna web up this Atuma. Attack and pass. I'm not so worried about my life total. I'm worried about them paying 6 mana to draw 2 cards. That is okay. I'm okay drawing this again too. Well, I guess not if nothing dies. Never mind. Card's good. Kill a creature effectively, connive. It's just so strong. We'll burrow back up, and then we get to hopefully Hero in Training, take out the shield, and go nuts all in the same turn. They just want to block and power up. And then we take up the shield. Or just Black Panther pass. If we Black Panther pass, then we get to go to 5 power. Yeah. I could also fight this turn, but I give up a lot of life gain to do that. So we're going to be a little greedy here. And pass. Oh, this only goes to a 2/4. Oh. It's draw 2 cards, 1 counter. Whoops. It's okay, because we can still fight. Yeah, it only goes to a 2/4, not a 3/5. We'll attack first. Stature is the one I'm afraid of. Take out the shield here, gain 4. And then we're gonna go nuts on this stature. Counter on a creature and fight. So we're gonna put the counter here, and then fight here, and teamwork here. And now I have 2 creatures who attack through the Echo and can't be double blocked by Soldier Echo. And I get to lay out 2 heroes in training next turn. Yeah, I really like Take Out the Shield in this format. We'll play the first hero in training first. Well, hello there. I'm afraid enough of a pump spell here that I'm just going to offer the trade. I'm not going to worry about the spells yet. Oh boy. I really want to kill this Atuma. So if they attack with these 2, they get to draw 2 cards here. If I'm gonna let them Iron Man here and lose my own creature to stop their card draw. Just because we're still trading. If I had a Wiccan, I could have blinked my own web up first. Ooh, that was a huge draw! Because now it blocks here. We need that. Wow! Why does this card exist? I mean, the counter spell is only teamwork 2? Nice. I've only got 10 damage next turn. That's not lethal. What a top deck. It might be really bad though. Okay, so they didn't draw an artifact and they have a real card in hand. Damn. All right, it's okay. They just drew 1 storm answer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coming back. Oof. I can break 3 for 2 and that's not good enough? We have to find removal now. And I mean right now. Or the ability to free our storm. Like with the Gorilla. Just specifically not land. Damn. Our opponent's top decks are much better than my top decks. Damn, I can't believe we had the storm and they top decked the frozen and ice. Alright. Yeah, I mean, they needed perfect top decks 3 times. And they had perfect top decks 3 times. I top deck storm, but then I do land, storm, hero in training drew land, hero in training drew land, hero in training drew land. That's fine. It would have been a lot better if any of them were my utility lands. That would have been great. But we just needed a removal spell. Yeah, there was not a lot there. But we only had 2 ways to deal with the frozen ice on storm, which we had to hit, and we missed those a few times. We can keep this. Brave Brawler into hero in training with 2 removal spells. I want to play my She-Hulk. Alright, so we won 9 games in a row. We won 5 games in a row, went up a few hundred ranks. Excuse me. Yeah, Giant Ant was cool there. We'll gain 2 life first, see if they want to kill Brave Brawler in response. But we do a pre-combat because a lot of them are deal damage to an attacking creature or exile an a tapped creature. Face in point. In second gear, the scene ends badly, as you might imagine. In a cavalcade of anger and fear, there will be feasting and dancing in Jerusalem. All right, well, if one dies, we have a 1-mana punishing punch. Neat. Yeah, this is not correct. Don't spend your removal like this. They took out a 2-drop and a 3-drop. I'm going to exile target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Thanks for the 5/5 indestructible. This part's bad. I really like it. I think the design is cool and flavorful and interesting, and it's bad. Neat. Attack for 2. 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Could web up here just to draw a card, but I can do the same thing with the Avengers Tower. So we'll pass. I just have a lot of bombs I can dig for here. Oh, look, we'll peek 3. Gorilla is the same as drawing heroes in training, except I can pick it up with Night Nurse. I think I just want another hero in training. Ooh, cool. I could offer a trade with Maria, but I can next turn grow the team at instant speed instead. Ooh, that goes to a 2/4. I can swing out, see how they block. It most likely goes 2/1, 2/2 to Panther, 2/4 to 2/2. I flash in the Night Nurse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So I could. No, we're just gonna swing out. Their blocks are bad here. I can hold up Night Nurse. These are Avengers Tower. Ooh, another hero in training. So instead of holding anything up, I'm gonna play another hero in training and make a 1/1. Four hero in training in one game is brutal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me web up, punishing punch, swing out. I don't quite have lethal if they kill the Black Panther. Ooh. Play the planes first. Black Panther. Okoye. Make 3 1/1s and pass. Hi, Rebel. Good boy. web up their web up. Night Nurse for lethal. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I web up their web up. One, two, three, four, 5 blockers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocked. I think I just swing out. Well, I can give everything +2/+2. And then they have to block everything, and they'll take 6. So if everything has +2/+2, only their Leviathan lives. And the danger here is that one web up takes out my web up, takes out my web up. Talking about the business, man. Okay, let's blow him out. We're gonna flash in a hero. Hey, Ghost Code. How's it going? Pump the team. All right. They did not have to block so that their token would die, but I'm glad they did. Oh wait, that was the first 100 games. 96. So it's 64. Oh wait, nope. 34. I will update one at a time. We have 2 games left. I mean, anything over 60%, I'm pretty happy. So this is a little slow, but we do get to be on the play, and our plan is just good. Wrong card. Hero in Training Agent 13 is a nice bit of value. Storm is a busted card. Hey, there's a hero. There's the hero I needed. The gorilla. You act like you've never seen a talking gorilla before. You're actually a problem. I can't attack into you with anything. I think I'm putting out Agent 13 instead of the Hero in Training, because then I can turn 4 Storm, turn 5 Hero in Training Murdoch's Crusade. But I would like to attack next turn to make a clue after Hawkeye attacks. Yeah, thanks, Ghost Code. I've had a lot of 03s, which is unusual. Sure. Agent 13 in. I can storm. Pass. Weirdly, we're the control deck right now. Abomination. Alright. We get to heal that. Exile target with toughness 4 or greater. It gets flying! Don't have attacks other than with Storm. But she makes a clue. Look at all these cantrips. My mana is worth cards! I'll pile 2/2s in front of Hawkeye if he lets me. I think Black Panther's the next one to come down. If I draw a land, I can Black Panther draw a card. Won't let me go. So good. I'm gaining 2 a turn for a while, so it's fine. Hey, Ruby, that's really good cookies. I really like that. I'm gonna come have more soon. If I swing out, I can hit here. I'm gonna get with just Storm this turn. And then Black Panther pass. Won't let me go. Next turn I can swing out. Won't let me go. I can pump the team, swing with everything, hold up, take up the shield. Ooh, okay. They've got a 4/4 first strike reach now. Pump the team. You take up the shield here. Their blocks are not good. Any two creatures breaking through is lethal. Any missing lifelink? No? Cool. Ooh, I can respect that. We'll just take out the shield here for lethal. Good game. Won't let me go. 4-1, 65-34. All right, last game in our first 100 games. I'll just switch to traditional. Like, I love traditional draft. I just do this more because people like the rank. The rank is good for viewers, and I mean, that's fair. I've done that before. We don't have any 2s or 3s. I think we throw this back. We, like, without any creatures in play, these are dead cards. So our deck is dead. This is a dead hand. I know it looks really scary, but it's not keepable. But that's a hand. I love that. We could put back the Night Nurse to try and draw it later, or put back the Hero in Training to just be... Like, we could put back the land, but that's very dangerous. I'm gonna put back this Night Nurse. Because even if I only... It just makes it so that I don't have bad draws. Even if both of these Heroes in Training also hit lands, I have the Avengers Tower online from there. This is true. We will have time to play this on turn 4. Turn 3, Hero in Training. Turn 4, also a Hero in Training. We'll do this pre-combat. So against black-white specifically, you do this well, more white than black. Against white specifically, you play your Hero in Training pre-combat because the removal spells they could have are Super Villain Lockup and Helicarrier Strike, deal 2 damage to an attacker. Death Touch, no other. Okay. Like, I'll trade, sure. I love all these Heroes in Training. They're working so hard. We can land, swing out, potentially power up. Let's see what they play. This card is really good on offense. On defense, it's just a Death Toucher. Like, I'm trying Training 1 for 1 even with a 1-drop. Ooh. She has teamed up. That's really good. I could just go to a 4-3, but then it still just trades with Agent Maria Hill. So we're gonna Hero in Training first. Cool. Is it Avengers Academy? I didn't know that. They're growing. It's crazy to me that they're trying to race here. They're probably just taking a web up here. I am probably webbing up the Black Widow and letting them take this web up here. Interesting. And surprising. I could web up here and here. Hey, frogs, how are you? A good idea. I just want to take out the lifelinker for now. And then I wait. No. No, we'll take out Black Widow now. Look at all these webs. I think it's so funny that they managed to reprint this so soon. Wow, well played. They knew what I was doing it. Aw, I'm glad. I love porch activities. That was slick. They played around what I had really well there. I would like to draw a card. I could attack in, let them block. But I think I'm more interested in just using the Avengers Tower, trying to find one of my big bombs. Because I have them. You haven't seen me play. This is a good Storm answer. But they're down to 7. There's only so much they can do here. If they swing Cloak and Dagger, I can triple block, because it's the exact same against most of the spells. No blocks. Go to 21. We need our She-Hulk. We're gonna main phase this. Whiff. Alright, so we know our bottom 6 cards now. We're down 5 heroes. We're fine being a little patient here. Could triple block. I think I'm fine pretending to trade here. I have a lot of removal. Dothy Voidwalker is in this set, unexpectedly. Okay, Storm's a big get. It's a little bit dangerous to go down to 1 card in hand, but I think it's worth it. That's crazy. She looks weird without the whole art. So this is a Modern Horizons 2 card? 2 mana, 3/2, and it's got Shatter. Don't let that little line of text trick you. For 1 more land lets me also draw a card off the Baxter Building or the Avengers Tower. It's not really safe to take 8, but I'll take 8. That deck was sick. I put it up in Trophies, Wise Wolf. That deck was good. It was only a couple rares. The only rares were... I don't remember, actually. I can attack with Agent 13. He trades here. By Storm. Maybe I'm too busy being lost to fall for somebody new. Can trade with any number of these. This is the real problem. I have to put something in front of She-Hulk just to survive, and then I can lay out my own. Might have to double block, which is bad news. All right. What do I have available? Take up the shield. Punishing punch number 2. But I'm out of web up. So there's no point in cracking this clue now. Everything I could hit that I care about is a rare. Chances are they don't have anything too crazy left. They're down 2 removal spells on a lot of strong creatures. Right now, if they swing out, I have to block here, 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 and I take 8 and die. I need to draw the card now. Just because Hero in Training also keeps me alive. As is any targeted spell. Anything but that. That's it for things that don't keep me alive. That's not true. I've got a few more expensive spells, but I think they've got us here. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember when I said I don't mind drawing lands too much? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This was automatically lethal if they just waited. Ooh. No blocks, good game. That was pretty painful. We only drew lands for those last few turns. I got to hit Agent Carter and Storm with my lands. Ah, lame. So that was our 100th game, and it was a loss. 65% is not bad, but it's not something that I'm going to go for number 1 on. Our first play is Agent 13. Yeah, we don't get to keep this. It might be fine. Agent 13 Shield Spy Kit is really good. Okay, actually, we can keep this, because it casts every 2-drop in the deck, including the green ones, and we can draw 2 drops. We're going to play this now. We're not going to have time for a while. Brave Brawler. Agent 13, make a clue. It's not the best trade for me. I can next turn Hero in Training, equip, or just play Black Panther. They might not block, because they really want to make sure they can block Agent 13 later. We be trading for a trick. I think I'm okay trading for a trick. Because if they grow a 2, I can Murdoch's Crusade, and I'm still up a clue. And they're gonna think that I have a trick too. That's fine. Black Panther! I like Black Panther. I like that. I like the premise that you just hunt them down. Like you don't, this is legal. Like, we put them to jail. That's what Murdoch's Crusade does. They can't punch it. They can go nuts on it. Ah. We have been nutted upon. Hey, Hitology, how's it going? Hey, I didn't make the card. I think we want to exile this now. then we get to just start cashing in clues. How you doing today? We just finished our 100th game. It's not bad. We just would rather spend next turn digging. So we want to exile here because we want to dig next turn, and we want to make sure we can get it before they get to turn 7. But next turn, I'm fine just equipping and using the Avengers Tower. We have good bombs to hit. This goes to a 3-3, so I'll offer the trade and start using our Avengers Tower, flooding a little bit. But we have the ability to turn our mana into cards pretty reliably. I'm fine taking 3 a few times to get a few good web, like to just stash these web ups. So we'll leave this here. We're either going to crack 2 clues, crack 1 clue web up, or just use the tower. We'll go ahead and web up this Serpent Specialist now, because we get to block and force a spell out of them. And then we'll be at 7 mana. When with 7 mana, we get to crack a clue and use the Avengers Tower. Ooh, Guardian. We don't play around this card very much. I never really think about it, and it's always kind of painful. Oh, that's 4 more damage than I thought I was taking this turn, which is really bad when I'm trying to spend some time just drawing cards. Well, we'll crack a clue first. I rebel. I would really rather be activating the tower this turn. But then I take 7 and risk dying, so we'll just web up. Take out Halloween. Hellcat's annoying, but manageably so. We have a ton of cantrip creatures. We still have 3 heroes in training left. 3, 7, 8 lands deep. 5, 8 non-lands deep. That's nice. Gorilla trades with Red Guardian. I mean, we still died of pump removal, but I really want to make sure that I'm activating the Avengers Tower this turn. We have a 3-3 blocker now. Block. They've got a spell, but we got to make them use it. Cool. All right, give me something good, Avengers Tower. That's pretty good. 4-3 Lifelinker does the job. The exception. Why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh, why, oh. Are you so in denial when we know we're not happy here? We can also web up. Yeah. Go to a 5-4. So the advantage to webbing up here is we don't die if they hit a removal spell here. The disadvantage to web up is we are suddenly in a ton of trouble if they play a monster, which one of the things we're doing today is we're going through the parts of a deck. So our opponent is a deck has 17 mana sources, 9 stable creatures, 3 utility creatures, a few bombs, a few finishers, some removal, card advantage. They are on the pump spell, down 1 pump spell, 2 removal spells, 0 bombs. They haven't played anything that I'm afraid of yet, right? And because they haven't played anything that I fear, I think it's a good idea to hold on to a removal spell. We will go ahead and play the land. This deck just doesn't get us punished very much. I mean, you're right, Ranger. 5 more Lifelinker is good. I think they're more likely to draw a 4 power creature. Shake it, shake it. Because all they played are the small creatures. So that's what we're focusing on today. We're practicing reverse engineering our opponent's deck. This is in fact a 5-4 Vigilant Lifelinker. I get to gain 5, kill both More importantly, I get to scry. 1, 2, 3, 4 to draw a card. I have not used a take up the shield yet. I think I attack here and take the scry. But I'm going to play my land in case my top card is take up the shield. Yep, that's real good. Spike Hit is really good. Let's make sure we tap right. Colorless. Colorless. Green, white, green. I overtapped, but that's fine. Alright, a creature I control. A creature I don't. I'm glad that I get to gain 10 life here. So now we are at essentially parity, except I flooded real bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which means I'm drawing 2 Avengers Towers per turn. I really like Spike It. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So the bites and lifelinks together are so strong. I think I would rather double use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'd rather use both of these here than play out the hero in training this turn. We only found 1 spy kit. It's really good in here. All right, we're gonna Baxter Building first. Draw a card, and then Avengers Tower. She-Hulk's good here. I haven't gotten a player yet. Yeah, that's fair. We drew 10 lands that game. We did. I didn't get to cast her, but we got to draw her. We have a rare. No one believes me. I draft rares when I pick rares. I draft around them. I just don't ever open rares or draw them when I do. Huh. That is a lot of 3s. On the draw, I think it's still a keep. So what happens is if they are a life gain deck, we run out Agent 13 first, just for the life gain, or not life gain. If they're an aggro deck, we want the life gain. And if they are a controlling deck, we run out Hero in Training first because we need the life a lot less. Ooh, so we're actually gonna wait because what we want to do is Hero in Training first, and then next turn we go nuts with an Agent 13. Oh no. PG Control connive and say you draw a card, then they connive? It's really good. It's a really good card. We're gonna have to go nuts on it. I love this card. I love the flavor and the way it plays. Alright, Agent 13. Going nuts over here. Counter and fight. Counter and... yeah, just making sure it'll still have 2 toughness. Teamwork here. The value. So now we are ahead on the race, and we are ahead on... Rebel has figured out that I turn my head when he moves the green screen. So... which is... not good news for me in the long run. Rebel, you are learning the wrong lessons. He is learning the wrong... well, arguable, I guess. We're gonna main phase Hero in Training because if we hit a land, if it's a plains, we get a shield spike hit. And if it's not the end of the world. Hello, Doc. This card is scary because of what comes afterwards, not on its own. We're gonna web up Doc Samson first. We're gonna swing with both. I could shield spike it, but I'd rather have the extra body down. Oh yeah, the value on it is huge. But like, I'm okay with this kind of rare. Like, the removal checks are real. Like, Storm is a busted rare, but they can kill her. That's the ones that are immune to or negate some amount of removal that I'm so mad at. Card's really good. I do like how he's just a better conniver. He's good at conniving. I don't know this card. Double target creature's power and toughness, and it fights. That's cool. I like keyword double. I kind of want to wait a turn on this because it's such a blowout. We're going to hero in training first. Hold up punishing punch in case I need it. Hello. Getting for 5. I'm going to lay out the Brave Brawler. Yeah. I would prefer she was like a 1-4 or something, or an 0-4 on this side. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can resolve Jennifer Walters. Is this too mean? Yeah. Yeah. It's powerful text. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have enough mana because of the ward. It's also weirdly good against Storm. Hang on. Whenever you cast a spell that targets one of our creatures, they gain flying. Am I missing something? Can they power up here? Puts them to 10. I'm just okay trading this with a trick from them. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was a bluff. All right, so after this, oh, I can help. They can't make you play Tabletop Simulator, Sammy. It's illegal. I haven't opened Tabletop Simulator in a while. All right, so this is our last game for now. Then I'm going to walk the dog, and then we will do some best of 3 drafting. Unless we lose this. If we lose this, I'm going to make sure I lock top 250 this season. We can keep this. So one thing, this card is amazing because a 2-mana 2/1 Lifelinker is good. So being able to end step, play your 2-drop, even if you're not picking anything up, is pretty nice. Okay, now, I need to know, is it literal? Okay? Like, is it literally you play as a compass and you have to make it point certain directions? Because I would play that. That sounds super fun. This is where you need to take some time with the Night Nurse on turn 2 to evaluate what kind of deck your opponent is. Because if you're going to have to grind this game out, then you want to try and pick something up, like a Heroes in Training. So like if they play a Swamp here, I probably would have waited on the Night Nurse. On a Mountain, it's Artifacts or Tempo. Like they're trying to get me dead. I think I web up here regardless. I'm really scared of Shuri. This card is terrifying. Although, not yet. The question we need to ask ourselves is, when is this card terrifying? They can play Iron Man a turn early, but we can still Murdoch's Crusade and Brave Brawler next turn. Like, this isn't a bird you always need to bolt. We're going to Hero in Training. We want to develop our board a little more, which means using our mana efficiently. Oof, punished. No longer have attacks. If I exile the Hydra, I can attack with both, gain 2. feels like a waste of a web up, but we get to win this race, and I really like the idea of winning this race. Then we just ignore it until they put 6 mana into it. I think this is all acceptable. We just play this as a 4/3 lifelinker next turn. Feels bad. I don't like spending removal on their 2-drops like this. But as of right now, we're racing, and I need to play accordingly. If we have to switch gears and be more controlling, I have these buildings. These lands are great for just funneling mana into fresh cards. There's another card I really don't want to web up. Yeah, we just grow this to a 4/3. Use our removal next turn to break through with it. I'll get it with my hero in training. I should have done that first. I didn't want to attack Night Nurse into Stark Industries executive. Okay. I'm glad we have... So they get to play this next turn and shoot me for 6 per activation. So I need to hold a removal spell for it. If I take 6, I go to 9. Hawkeye's Bow here equips, and I take 3, 6, 7, 8. So, but I'll be at 13, 14, 15. They're not going to be able to trigger Prowess next turn, so Night Nurse will be able to block next turn. No blocks here. We'll hold the Murdoch's Crusade for the Hawkeye. I can web up this Crimson Operative attack here and here. They can still double block, but I'm okay with that. If I attack with a Night Nurse, they get to break through with the Crimson Operative. So Hawkeye, equip, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll be at 16. Let me double check that. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I gain 6. Go to 16. They take 8, go to 4. I Murdoch's Crusade, the last blocker. Slightly risky. I really thought they'd double block here, and I am okay with this. And that's assuming they can also equip, which they're just not guaranteed to be able to do. So I Murdoch's Crusade here, swing, swing. Ooh, great draw. That's even better than the Crusade. So clear 2 blockers. Go Nuts is a really good draw, but I don't get to grow and fight. It's grow or fight. So exile, fight, swing, swing. They trade to go to 4. If I put the counter on, I get to start drawing cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I go to the 4th toughness to draw this card. They do have to block. And they'll go to 4. But the life gain is so valuable against 2 Hawkeye Bows. We're just gonna fight here to here. Wait, what? What did I do wrong there? Oh, Hawkeye! I fucked up. Okay, that was a pretty big fuck up. But, you know, I can still win this game. And any lesson that doesn't cost you a game, we also ran out of time to attack. So any mistake that doesn't cost you a game is a good mistake to make. But yeah, that's gonna cost me the game, very likely. Take an 8 here. It's on me. I completely took Hawkeye out of the equation because I was killing it. I'm gonna take 8 here. Draw a card. If it's a land, I get to use the Avengers Tower. If it's anything else in the deck, I get to cast it. I need to do it at the start of combat. So if I Punishing Punch now, so I get to put them to 4, but if I wait, yeah, we'll just attack. I need to do it at the start of combat, though. So they can't move these over before they can tap it. We're all going. We're all... All right, start of combat. I could have waited for them to attack and then shot, but it's too likely I'm forced to block anyway. What are the chances they have a truck toss? I feel like the chances that they have a truck toss are high. No blocks. If they have the truck toss, they have it. That's way worse. No, it's not. Truck toss is just lethal. But I don't have an answer for this Viv right now. I can dig. Gorilla is my only reach creature. But I take 2 pings, block, block, block. Good game. That was a throw. We threw that one. We threw that one by fighting before we cast our other spell. Oof. All right, I'm gonna walk the dog really quick. We'll do a fresh draft, climb to that top 250, and then we'll do some traditional drafting. Yeah. That, like, one error is enough in a game that close. We never got to cast her even one time. We drew her once. That was cool. I was pretty happy.